'Cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Cobblemon, and yes, we are flying high in the sky in Crobat, which was selected by one of the lucky viewers that mentioned in the comment section down below in the last episode for us to get Zubat and evolve them up to Crobat. What we're doing this week? Well, first of all, we're going to fly down past our Poké Center and our Poké Plant Center, which we will be working on today, but we have one thing to do. So while I'm waiting for the last episode to upload, I thought I might as well record. Now, you're going to have seen that episode, and in that episode is where we got Zubat and evolved into Crobat. Well, for this episode, we are going to select another Pokemon. So yeah, it is one Pokemon which I think everybody loves, and that is Charmander. We are going into the Nether, and we're going to try and find ourselves a Charmander, so that through this episode, we are going to evolve them into Charizard. Let's go into the Nether. Looks like somebody's been busy here making our portal safe, which is it's not a bad thing. It's pretty handy. Right, so we need to try and find ourselves a Charizard, and I have been told that our Charizard... Oh, sorry, we need to find ourselves a Charmander, and I've been told that Charmanders spawn in Basalt Deltas. I have to say that Basalt Deltas are not my favourite of biome to find ourselves in the Nether. I have a history with Basalt Deltas, and that is because of these things here. I always seem to get killed by the magma cubes. Anyway, I'm going to kind of scour this Basalt Delta. Anything happens, or I find a Charmander, I'll bring you in. Before we get ourselves a Charmander, though, this is all the armor that I own. Well, I say that. I also own a pair of diamond boots as well, but that's it. Because every time I've been recording and losing my armor, I've never replaced it in between episodes. So before we get that Charmander, I'm going to have to get myself some armor. So I've traded with the farmers to get our emeralds, and now we can get ourselves a pair of leggings. Don't need boots, a helmet, and a chest plate. Do I want to enchant these? I think I might just leave them like this for now, which is the mistake I always make, which is why I end up losing them. But we want to go and get that Charmander, so let's go. So I had a go at traversing the Basalt Delta, but these things are absolutely everywhere. As you can see on the map, I mean, look, they're just all over the place. So what we're going to do, I can't see any Charmanders on here yet. What we are going to do, and what I thought would probably be best, is if we get out Crobat, we can then fly around. And I have got on my Ghast backpack, which means that the Ghasts, unless I attack them, are my friends. So they won't attack me. Right, we'll get up in the air. There we go. And we should now just be able to fly around, and hopefully we can then spot ourselves a Charmander, and then we can catch it. So I've been flying around for a fair bit, and I still haven't found myself a Charmander. I've seen quite a few, like the ants, I can't remember what they're called, and the magpies. I've seen a Steelix. So a few Pokemon, a lot of Ghastlies as well. So, not Ghasts. But yeah, I kind of think it's hard for Pokemon to spawn in the Basalt Delta, because if you come and have a look, we come up here, look, and you've got stacks, but there's not a lot of flat area for them to spawn on. So my plan is I'm going to clear this area out to make it bigger, just like it's been done here before, and make all this area kind of flat, and then hope that that increases spawning. So still no Charmanders. I'll show you what I've been up to in a minute, but I wanted to get this Gligar, because I think it looks like a pretty cool Pokemon, and I want to see if we can still attack while we're mounted on our Pokemon. And it doesn't look like we're good. Good job I didn't do that over lava, really, wasn't it? Right, I'm going to get you out anyway. And we need to then somehow try and get around you. This is why it's so dangerous. Right, you can stay down there. We're going to go catch. We're going to get our quick ball. And we're going to see if we can get the Gligar. There we go. Gligar has been caught. So it's a rock type and flying type. I wonder if we can mount it. So if we bring it out. Can't mount that. You are cool though. So now I'm safe flying around again on Crobat. This is what I wanted to show you. So what I've been doing is I've found a few selected areas. So we've got this area here. As you can see here where the basalt is, I've placed that all in the lava. And then we've done the same again down here. And then we've got another area back where the waystone is over here. And I've been flying between the 3 different areas and kind of, well, maybe I need to have one a bit further out, but fly between 3 areas, landing, just so that it despawns the, oh dear, so it despawns the magma cubes, and then I kind of wait around. I'll have a look on my journey map, and we'll see if anything has spawned. So this kind of shows us our Pokemon here, and that's what I've been doing really, just kind of waiting around, seeing if any of these spawn. Okay, we have found ourselves a Charmander, and I need to get to it real quick before it despawns. Here we go. It's around here somewhere, wasn't it? We've come down here. Let's go back into journey map. We are there. So it's back northeast. Oh, I'm so panicky. Northeast, this way. How are we going to get to it? Around here somewhere. Not there. How are we going to get there? It's around here. Must be below us. I'll get down that way. Oh, I don't want it to despawn. We go this way. Through here. Right, back onto the map. Oh, I think we just lost it. No! We're going to try again. We're going to be so quick, though. You come out. And we'll fly up. There, he's over here. There he is. Right. I'm going to land here. Grab some blocks. Then we're going to fight level 22. This is going to be so cool. Right. Fight. Catch. Come on. Yes! Look at that! And Charmander seems ready to evolve already as well. Look at him. He looked so cute. This was only supposed to be a quick intro exercise. It's taken me about 4 hours. Oh, man. But totally worth it. You stay away from my Charmander. Right, we're going to go into our little Pokedex. I'm just going to move around a bit more. There you go, so we can see him. We can click on him and click evolve, and we can now evolve him to Charmeleon. Look at that. We've got a Charmeleon already. All we need now is to get it to Charmander. All we need now is to get it to Charizard, and we can start flying with Charizard. That is so cool. Anyway, time to actually focus on what today's episode is all about. We are going to be working over here at the Pokeplant Center again this episode. So we have some hybridization to do. We did some of the plant collecting in the last episode. I have been setting up in between episodes, but we've got one more thing to do before we do that. And that is, I wanted to come through here. I wanted to put this in because we've got, if I come over here, we have got all our shinies over here. So all the shinies that I've caught so far are all in this pen now over here, which is where my Mareeps used to be. And if we come over here, I thought we could mirror the pen over here, but in this one, we can put this one here. So we've got 2 at the moment. That's a shame. But this is going to be for our starter Pokemon. Now, our main starter Pokemon is Sprigatito, but we've got T-Pig. We are going to have this as our starter pen, and then that one as our shiny pen. So I think that's pretty cool. Yep, so today I want to focus on getting more of these berries because we've only got a few of them. There's 69 altogether, and I think we've got about 22. I've managed to collect a few more. Lilith kindly said that I can go over to her storage and take some of the berries she's got there. I only took ones she got multiple of, so I think there's a couple more that she's got there that she only had one of, which I didn't take. But we planted those, so we can wait for those to go up as well. But last episode, I showed you these 5 cards. Now, these are from the Cobblemon wiki, and they show you which plants to put together to then get other plants, which is hybridization. So we're going to be mainly working from card number 5 today, this one, so that we can do some of that hybridization, because card number 5, I've got most of the plants on that need to go together, and if we start getting other berries from this card, we can pretty much complete what's on that card. So I'm going to go and grab some of those now. We've got the Aspear berry we need to go and get, and we're going to do this on camera. So I really like the fact that you can do this with these plants because it just gives us an extra interest into the game and something else to get on with and focus on rather than just building. So Aspia berry is, there we go, that's the Aspia berry. So we're going to grab that, and because we've got the pickup mod, this makes this a hell of a lot easier. So I'm going to use this part of the bench here to do our hybridizations. We're going to put that Aspia berry down, and the next one is the Persim berry, sorry. So is that Persim? There we go. Persim berries there. So what you do to do a the hybridization is you put the two plants next to each other, and then you have to just harvest them and hope that a alternative berry comes out. So nothing happened there. So we're gonna have to wait for those two to fruit again in order to be able to get our Iapa berry. And then once we've got our Iapa berry, we can then put that with the pineapple, and then we get the next one. So I'm going to wait for those to grow again, and then we'll see if we can get our Iapa berry. So we'll come over to the swamp village, which is our spawn village, because we need to start growing some mulch, or at least I believe we do. So that we've got all these different mulches, which the plants grow better on, I think, or I'm beginning to think that maybe I have to put the two plants on, say, like the rich mulch, and then it will cause one of the other berries to mutate. So I'm coming over here because to make the mulch, we need to make a mulch bag, which needs paper. And to make paper, we need... We haven't got any here. I think we have somewhere. We need sugarcane. And I thought we had some sugarcane growing over here. Maybe we don't. So I'm going to have to start growing that. But we can grow sugarcane in a botany pot. So I've got my hopper botany pot, and we're going to put a... This place is getting a bit of a... Maybe we can put it there. I need to move all of that out as well. So we need to start making some more space, really. But I think what we're going to do, for the sake of this episode, we're going to put the barrel down here. Otherwise, I'm going to just end up walking around all over the place. Right. We put the hopper botany pot on here. And now I think sugarcane you put in water. No, you don't. Let's try sand. And there we go. So now we can grow our sugarcane, which is cool. And that will go through here. And that means that we can then, for our mulch, there we go, our mulch bag, we can then start growing the paper. We've got a few bits of rotten flesh. I could go and get some more of that. We can even find a zombie spawner and do that. And we've got bone meal down at the Skelly farm. There is something really cool that I want to show you, though. We can pick up monster spawners, which means that the Skelly grinder that I made, we could have actually moved it like closer so that the skeletons will spawn while I'm AFKing the apricorn farm. So we could do that for a future episode. We could start moving the spawners around, grab quite a few of them. We could have a mass like spawner grinder mob farm. There we go. We could have a mass mob farm while we're kind of AFK in certain areas. We could even pick up a blaze spawner and try and bring that through a portal so that we can have blazes spawn as well and build a blaze farm in the overworld. There are so many other things we can do. So the berries on our Persim berry and Aspia berry bushes have regrown, and we're going to harvest those again. And we still didn't get one. This is going to be a long haul. I've been looking at the wiki, and the mulch that we need for the Iapa berry, it says that you need humid mulch. And I'm not sure if that's humid mulch for the Aspia berry to the Iapa berry to grow, or that we have to put the Aspia and Persim berry on humid mulch. So I'm going to try putting the Aspia and Persim berry on humid mulch, which means that we need to make it. So we need to craft up a mulch bag with some mud, which is why I have built this pond, so that I got a source of water, and it looks nice. So we're going to come over to here. We can make up some of the stuff now. I think I've got some of the ingredients. We've got the sugarcane. We just need to go upstairs to grab some of the rotten flesh. I'm just going to run up here. I don't want to pour water everywhere, so we'll put that there. This is my dumping ground. So I'll take 8 rotten flesh. Then I'm going to come down here where the crafting bench is, and then we can go into here. So our mulch bag is paper, so we make the paper, put those in as well. That gives us 6 paper, which means we can then put that in. We've got dirt as well. We've got the bone meal I took from the apricorn farm, and there is our mulch. We've got 6 bags of mulch there. Then we can, to make that, we need mud. So this is why I've got the bottles of water, because we can now put the water on the dirt. Sorry, I'm trying to do 2 things at once. Which is think and record. Right, and then we do that. So we've got our mud there now. Collect that up. We can go back over to the crafting bench. And then we, oh, look at this. Growth mulch, loamy mulch. So we're going to go for the humid mulch. We've only got one of those. We're going to have to make another one. We've got another bag there, so we can do that. We'll go back out and grab some more water. And I'll make up another humid mulch. And then we're going to go and see if that helps with our berry production. So we've got the humid mulch now, and I just assume we do that to it. Now this one doesn't like it, so we can put humid mulch on that, but the berry doesn't like humid mulch. We will see. We will see. I'm guessing that to grow the Iapa, maybe it's just the humid mulch on there. I need to do a bit more research into that, but that, hopefully that will just grow faster then. We'll see what happens. Now I've got some growth mulch just to see how that works. So that doesn't do anything there. Maybe that's something I have to put on the ground. Put growth mulch on there, look. And on there. But maybe you can't put mulch on things that are next to each other. Because I can't growth mulch that. I can't growth mulch any of that either. This is interesting. This is something where... Oh, cool, got that. Okay, I shouldn't have done that. Ooh, that's the raspberry. Right, anyway. So, we're learning. Some plants take the mulch and some plants don't. Do I harvest that now? I have done so. And now... see, so harvest it. Now put the growth mulch on. So it says certain stages you can place the mulch. Because this is now at flowering stage, we can't place the mulch on there. So we can harvest that, then we can put the growth mulch on. Wonder how quickly that helps with the growing. All this is good experimentation. We can always move this out of the way, dig the soil up and replant it and make it into farmland again if it doesn't work. But we'll see. We've harvested that. We'll see how quickly that grows. So the aspir berry is ready to be harvested. That's the persim, but we are going to try and be a little bit smart. We need to find that cherry berry. So if we put the cherry berry next to the persim berry, the cherry berry and the persim berry can also produce a figgy berry. So that's what we're going to try and do. So this can try and cross or mutate, sorry, I call it hybridize, 2 different bushes at the same time. So we can see what's happened here. That has just given us another aspir, and this is just given us another cherry berry. Okay, we're going to carry on waiting. Here we go, try again, see what we get. Yes, we've got a figgy berry. So we can now put the figgy berry next to the raspberry and we will get a toga berry. How are we going to get the Culber berry though? We have to look on one of the other cards. I'm pretty sure it'll be on there. I've got so many cards going on here. That's a Culber berry. How do we make the Culber berry? Culber berry is not there. The Culber on that one, so it's not there. Number 2 doesn't make a Culber berry. I think we might have to go and find the Culber berry. So this is the problem. A lot of these cards I can't do a lot with, but card number 5 I can. So I will research all that up, but we now have a figgy berry. Right, so we can plant that. So I've got the ingredients now to make the sandy loam, or sandy mulch, should I say, and we can now plant that figgy berry next to the raspberry. I'm not going to feed the raspberry. I'm just going to feed the figgy berry. So we're going to grab that now from there. Then, can we loam the soil? No, we can't. Not beforehand. Right, so we're going to put that there. Figgy berry goes down, and then we mulch it with that. Cool. So that should grow there, and that's next to the raspberry. So that will give us the toga berry. Cool. We need to go to the Badlands to go and get the Culber berry, and then we also need to go to a forest so that we can get... Sorry, I'm just going onto the other screen here. We're going to the forest to get... We also need to go to the forest to get a chesto berry. So we're going to go and do that while we're waiting for that to grow. So we have made it over to the Mesa Hills. We have found blue mint though. So, and we have got some... No. How do we get the seeds? there by breaking it. Sweet. So we've now got blue mint and we've got blue mint seeds. So I need to go and find the red mint again. But we are looking over here for... Is it chest? No, we're looking for the Cobbleberry. That's a raspberry. I don't think we've got one of those yet. So we'll collect those anyway. Right, which way do we go? Well, there's jungle over there. So I think I'm going to go up into the hills over here. No way. Jolteon's just spawned. We've already got Jolteon, though. That is so cool. I'm tempted. Right, off into the hills. I'm not going to get it. I made it on top of this plateau. It was a climb. It was a climb. I did get the Jolteon in the end. I couldn't resist the temptation. There's a Spearow there. But look at that. That is impressive. Floating arch. I don't know if it'd be quite cool just to rebuild that bit so it looks like a decent arch, but that is like the landscape. Anyway, we're trying to look for some soily areas so that we can find some plants, and all this here is soil. We're going to go and see if we can get some plants. So here we are in the kind of grovey area, I guess you'd call it. What they named over here. Still, it's Badlands. There we go. But I thought while we're over here, we've got a Pokemon to evolve, and therefore we need to level them up. Charmeleon, you're going to come out, and I think I'll probably keep Charmeleon out now to try and build up the friendship level. 22 versus 19. That's going to be pretty tough fight. Right, we're going to use Dragon Rage. Oh, yes. And Fire Fang. There we go. So I'm going to keep doing that. Try and level Charmeleon up, and we'll see if we can get Charmeleon up to Charizard, and then we could fly home. So we found ourselves some more raspberries. Not what we were looking for, but it does show that the plants grow here. Mudberry, I'm afraid you're my next victim. And then we might need to sleep. Thank you very much. Do we get to level up? Yes, level 23, still no evolution. Still no Cobbleberries, but we've got some more pineapples, so that's not a problem. There is a village over here, though, so there might be a high chance there's something over there. This village is absolutely huge. I've clicked the waystone. It's the floating arch. I think, obviously, Lilith has been here before and labelled it, and what an apt name to label it, hey? But I haven't found any plants here, though. But I've been walking around on foot, doing my explorations as a traditional Minecrafter, but it's time to get serious. So I'm going to bring out Crobat. We're going to have to bring in Charmeleon for now. And I am going to go and fly around and see what I can find. I see something. I see something. That's blue mint, isn't it? Cyan mint. Oh, wow. We haven't had that one yet, so that's a cool. We managed to find something up there, and there's some orange berries up there as well, so that's awesome. Haven't found a Cobbleberry, but we have found the Orcaberry. But we have found a Chestoberry. But we have got a Shuckerberry. Back at the Poke Plant Center, and we're going to drop off everything that we found. I mean, we didn't manage to get our Cobbleberry, but we have managed to get quite a few more new ones. So I'm going to put all these in here. I'm going to empty my backpack, and then we're going to chuck those in as well. Right, so we've got the roast. We've got the kissib. So we want to plant one of those, and one of those. Right, so we need to plant those in somewhere. I'm going to put you in there. Space for you there. Oh, Tanga. How do I get a Tanga berry? Is that a new one? No. Put that in. Yes, we've managed to get ourselves a Tanga berry. Sweet. Oka. So we planted a Tanga. Oka can go in there. And the Shucker can go here. There we go. Right. So that's all that planted. We've got some more of those done. I'm going to harvest all of these up. See if we can get any more. Look, we've got some... Can we get anything from this? No, that is a cherry berry. And that is our Aspear berry. So we've already got those. If we go back to our sheets, number one. So we've got Figgy. So we've got number one. We were looking for Aspear, so Iapa. But now we've got the Chesto. We could put that next to the prism, and we could get a Wiki berry. Let's do that then. Right, Chesto. you are going to go and be planted there, so you're next to that prism. I'm going to come out here, and I'm going to keep leveling up Charmeleon. This is going to be cool. I've never even dared fight one of these before. Right, we've now got new moves. We've got Flamethrower, and we've got Dragon Breath, I think it is. So, Dragon Breath, it wasn't too good. It's supposed to do 60 HP. Dragon Rage definitely does 40 every time you hit. And Flamethrower is... Was it Fire Fang? No, Flamethrower. It's supposed to do 60 damage. Ooh! Fire Fang. No! Oh! Poor Charmeleon. Right. Who do I want to level up then? I think we're going to do Pidgeotto. Do quick attack. There we go. Pidgeotto should collect all the XP for that. Look at that. Pidgeotto now level 20. Learned Twister, sorry, and is up to level 22. Whew. Well, at least it was good for you. And we'll harvest that one, and we have got our Iapa Berry. Awesome. We are getting there, aren't we? We are actually slowly working our way through all the hybrid plants, so that's cool. We want to plant our Iapa Berry next to our Peanut Berry, and we will get a normal berry. Take 2 with the Bouffalante. This one's a bit of a lower level though, so hopefully this works. Dragon Breath. Ooh, I want to do hard hits. Dragon Rage. Yes, and Flamethrower. We haven't got a hit in yet. Awesome, we took down a Bouffalante. I think we need to get Charmeleon up to level 36 before he'll evolve into Charizard. We've got one more level to go up before I believe we can evolve Charmeleon to Charmander. So I'm going to see if we can do it fighting Miltank. We'll move around here so that you can see better. And we will use Dragon Rage. And Dragon Breath. Dragon Rage again. And we haven't leveled up yet. Okay, one more. Canary level 22. I love Dragon Rage. And Dragon Breath. Come on. Yes! Yes, I was right! Level 36. So we are ready to evolve. Oh, not quite. I want to get you in shot. There we go. We are going to evolve our Charmeleon. Look at that, I'm going to get Charizard. This is so cool. Right, evolve. Oh boy, you are so gorgeous. Right, let's take off. Oh, this is awesome. I need to look at this. Oh man. Oh, look at that. We are flying high. I've just realised you can bone me on these. So we're going to do the Raspberry. Do we just keep doing this until it cross-pollinates? There we go. It's done it. And it's given us an Agave Berry. There we go. We got it. That is the Wiki Berry. And there we have it. That is probably as much as I can do with what I've got at the moment, but we have churned through them using the bone mill. What a tool. And it is with that that we're going to say a farewell for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. We got a lot done with the hybridization. We've got Charizard here, my little buddy. He is awesome. I don't want to punch him in the face. He might actually break from fire on me. Anyway, if you liked the episode, hit that thumbs up. If you really enjoyed the episode, why not consider subscribing? And I'll see you in the next one. Ciao for now.